Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is expected to make a second trip to United States since beginning war in Ukraine, as he questioned additional American aid because of Kyiv's slow movement and inconclusive encounter. The New York Times is expected come to New York before 78th opening of the United Nations General Assembly and throw itself out before development of countries that are committed Russia. President Biden will also be in New York until Wednesday. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan confirmed at a White House press conference on Friday. Against ruthless invasion of this trip. From developing financial resources the Global South to mobilizing for development in infrastructure, cooperating with climate crisis, strengthening U.S. interests, Ukraine sovereignty and regional integrity. Russian troops have been withdrawn from Norway border on drop since the beginning of Ukrainian war. The president of the Ukraine will also go to Washington, D.C. Sullivan said that he would host Zelenskyy during his third meetings in Biden White House, while his secretary Austin continues to coordinate weapons and equipment to help the Ukrainian forces. He is organized with dozens of allies and partners in Europe next week ago. Zelenskyy's visit comes to the Congress last demand Biden's military and humanitarian aid for military and humanitarian aid Ukraine, reported. Kim Jong-un leaves Russia with explosives goodbye gifts at the NATO summit held in Lithuania. Vilnius, Lithuania in July. Then the British Defence Minister Ben Wallace. Whether you like it, people want to see a little more gratitude. Sullivan. Ammunition, air defense systems, armored vehicles and mines cleaning for the equipment. American people deserve gratitude to a degree, explained the public. Sullivan on Friday. Biden's UN on Tuesday. Himself and his management. World's most urgent problems to solve. Pioneer work with others to improve vision of an American leadership. He said. Bu. Biden's G20 summit. What he does comes in heels his trip. Meanwhile, 2 weeks ago, Minister Alexei Reznikov was dismissed in corruption scandal after dismissal. 6 Ukrainian defense ministers were fired. Hanna Maliar, Vitaly Deha and Denis Sharapov defense ministers and State Secretary Konstantin Vashenko. Permanent Cabinet of Minister Cabinet. The representative Taras was fired according to Melnichuk's Telegraph account. According to Associated Press, Melnichuk did not provide explanation of expulsion, but government is investigating corruption charges in army. Rustam Umarov, a Crimean Tatar deputy who served as Minister of Service, did not make a statement immediately.